Hey everyone, major makeup celebrity mistakes. Okay, this tutorial is in no way intended to make fun of celebrities. It's just to highlight some of the makeup mistakes that we've all made from time to time, and I think it will make an interesting video, and there's pictorials and all the rest coming up. So let's get a start on the first one. Makeup Forever HD powder, or any HD powder for that matter, that contains 100% silica can cause major problems on the skin. Now, if you haven't seen the tutorial, I did a live demonstration of this, so click here. Otherwise, take a look at some of the pictures. Now, you need to bear in mind that when you're applying silica or HD powders, they are transparent and they're white and they look great on the skin, you can't see them. But the second a flash hits them, suddenly you get this white mask or these patches of white where the powder is, and it's absolutely disturbing. There is nothing wrong with using a HD powder at all, but you absolutely need to bear in mind that if you are going to be photographed, it is not the best product to use. Use translucent powder, use a colored powder, but do not use powders that contain silica 100% because they will cause a reaction with the light, and it's not pretty, and it's really nasty, and the tutorial I did showed it in full force what it's like, so it's pretty scary. Fake tans. Nothing wrong with having a fake tan. Whether you do it all over your face or your body or whatever it is you're doing, there's nothing wrong with fake tans, but you absolutely need to make sure that you're all one color. And I'm going to mention this again in a minute, but with fake tans, as you can see, it shouldn't stop here. It should come all the way down. Okay, it's very, very important. Another thing with fake tans that people is you need to exfoliate, really exfoliate and moisturize. Yes, that's going to make the tan fade a lot quicker, but it's going to keep it even. Without that evenness, you are going to end up with lots and lots of trouble. And I think in this day and age particularly, we are seeing these incredibly bronzed, really orange looking faces, and it's a strange thing. It's only in kind of sort of 2000 that we've ever seen this. It's when you look back in history, there's none of these orange faces anywhere. It's a very strange thing. And you need to be very, very careful when you're fake tanning because the results can be a little bit scary sometimes. Too much color on the face. Now, let's just say for an example, you're doing a smoky eye and then you do a red lip and then you put blusher on that's really intense and bright. It becomes too much color because the eyes tend to focus on one thing at any given time. So if you've got a smoky eye, they're focusing on the eye. But when you've got bright red lips that match and then sort of bright pink blusher, your eyes don't know where to look and the appearance can be sort of clown-like and it's a little bit scary. So a general rule of thumb is, and it really is one that actually works, is you pick one real area to play up and that's it. Or you do a neutral face where everything is in balance. But with makeup, everything has to be in balance no matter what you're doing, which is why I think it's very important that when you're going for strong color, you don't overplay the rest of the face. When I mention fake tans, this is another element that is, it's frustrating. Your face and your body have to match. They have to match. We've all seen women whose faces are one color and their chests are another. We don't ever want to become those women. You don't ever want to become them, okay? Clinique girls here in South Wales are notorious for it. Not all Clinique girls, but these ones, whoa. Anyway, let's just say for an example that your face is lighter than your chest and you don't want to buy a foundation that's darker. All you've got to do is get a bronzer and warm the face up so that it matches the chest. And let's just say that your face is darker but your chest is paler. Use a bronzer to warm it up so that the whole thing becomes one. When you look at red carpets and things like that, Nicole Kidman, Beyonce, Gwyneth Paltrow, their faces, their necks, their arms, their elbows, their ankles, they're all one color. You have to be all one color. You can't be multi-tonal because it looks strange. This is the last one, but this one is a little bit different because I don't think it's a mistake, but some people do, and it's kohl lining. Anytime you rim the inner corner of your eye with a kohl pencil that is dark, gray, brown, black, particularly black, it can sometimes shrink the eye and make the eye look smaller. Now, some people say that this is a mistake. I personally don't mind it. I think it looks really good because Even on small eyes, when it shrinks the eyes are still standing out because they've been kohl rimmed and they tend to be, you know, smoky eye, whatever else that might go with that. I don't think it's a problem, but it can shrink the eye and you do need to be aware of that. If you've got really, really, really small eyes, then lining them with black is going to shrink them. There's no doubt about that. Now what you can do is you can leave that inner area if you want, or you can put a flesh tone pencil in there. MAC do some good ones, sort of NC, NW colors. If you're very pale, you can use a white. If you're ebony skin tone, tan skin tone, then definitely go for the more flesh color ones because white can look really stark. But to me, this isn't a mistake. This is a personal choice as opposed to, say, patchy, you know, patchy tan or too much color. This is a personal choice, I think, as well. I like inner rims that are kohl lined. I think it looks really nice, even if it does shrink the eye, but each to their own. Okay, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.